What is good, Boom Bap Nation? It's the Boom-BapHistorian back for yet another album review, and this is actually going to be the newest, I should say this is going to be the review for the newest EP from Big Dese with production from Confidence. This is Kool Moe Dese, and obviously the look of this is really dope, man. Pays homage to Kool Moe Dese, one of the, icons, legends of hip-hop. And so it's really dope to see him, pay homage to this. This is available on Bandcamp. You can get this through probably Big Dese's Bandcamp page, but it is available on Below Systems. I think it's $6.95, and then it converts over to US dollars, so you're talking like $7 and some change. I went ahead and scooped this project up. Overall, I think it's a really dope project. I'm not a huge fan of EPs. Me personally, it's like, man, 2 more tracks, you essentially got an LP. But nonetheless, this is the latest EP from Big Dese. I have not listened to a ton of projects from Big Dese. I know if you go to his Bandcamp page, there are several albums on there. He's been making some noise independently for the last several years. But I have to admit, I have not listened to many, if really any, Big Dese projects. So this is really the first one that I've really dug into. This is, again, Big Dese in Confidence with Kool Moe Dese. This was released on May 16th of 2025, so I will give this a rating, but this is going to be kind of left off the album chart, and I'll probably do a separate one for EPs. But nonetheless, it starts off with the intro, and then the super dope Strike Back with really dope cuts, a very, very dope track. Hip Hop is Alive. The super dope track Melt featuring Oak Lone Tree has cuts. I really dig track 5, Big Ol' Butt. It definitely has kind of a new school feel, but it also has that old school, late 80s vibe to it. Ain't Playing Around, track 6. Track 7 is OJ. And then the most confident is track 8 featuring Just Pete and King Arthur. Ain't Playing Around also has cuts as well. So overall, I thought this was a really dope project. I give this 3 mics. I think it's a solid rating. It probably could be a little higher than that, to be honest, but again, I'm not I think there's been a few EPs that I've done. I might have put a rating, and there might have been some that I probably shouldn't even really rate EPs because just the length that they are and so forth. But I really thought this was a really dope EP. Strike Back is one of my favorite tracks of the year, along with Melt. I think this has 2 of my favorite tracks of the year, though. I really dig those, and again, when you got a hip-hop track with some dope production and some cuts, it's always going to be a dope for me. But overall, I thought this was a solid project. 3 mics, really dope. I definitely recommend you check out Big Dese. You can find my Bandcamp. He's released several projects, or you can go to Below Systems and pick up this project, and I'm pretty sure it's probably streaming on music services as well. So once again, Big Dese in Confidence with Kool Moe Dese, 3 mics, and as always, like, subscribe, stay tuned. More Boom Bap reviews coming your way. Stay tuned.